de islas that to feel got. Amidst ruins, love blossom. Not daughter of foam or sea, but from the dark womb of Khaos itself to awaken. She dances over burnt fields, body made of wind and dust. Her eyes, fearless stars, her lips, true promise. It is not tenderness that she sows, it is desire that burns without mercy. Aphrodite, born of shadow, queen of all and dust. She does not ask for permission, she is the call of creation. In every ruin, a new beginning. In every tear, a passion. Aphrodite of the ruins, daughter of the primordial Khaos. You sow love among the ashes, you crown the end with your whirlwind. Your touch is blade and flower, your kiss is blood and heat. Eternal Aphrodite, royal Aphrodite. At the end of the world you will be immortal. Gods fall, kingdoms crumble, but she smiles. For from the dust of what has gone, she raises what is yet to come. Aphrodite of the ruins, who dances over the end. In your gaze the dawn is born, in your laughter the immortal is created. You are the seed and the sickle, you are the love that never dies. Aphrodite of the supreme Khaos, eternity will recognize you. You are the seed and the sickle, you are the love that never dies. Aphrodite of the supreme Khaos, eternity will recognize you. You dances over the end, in your gaze the dawn is born, in your laughter the immortal is created. In the silence that preceded the light, the first sign was forged in secret. Artifact pulsing in the darkness, guardian of the immortal principle. In the wrong hands worlds fall, in the right hands worlds are reborn. Within it dreams fall asleep and nightmares lurk in space. Legends speak of its dark glow, of its voice whispering power. Whoever touches the artifact of origin can create or make perish. Hidden beyond the stars, between veils that time has forgotten. Calling those who dare to dream, calling those who have fallen into the darkness. Artifact divine threads reposes the power of rebirth. Echoes memories of lost eras, call souls to awaken. Artifacts of the beginning and the end. You are the secret of one's own gaze. Ancient sounds vibrate in the void, notes of a nameless time. The artifact sings softly the song of creation and hunger. Artifacts of origin, in the abyss your brilliance is seen. Guardian of forgotten eras, creator of what is yet to be and has already been. In the touch of supreme cows, in the breath of the first thunder, eternal and dark artifact, you are the seed of creation. Ancient sounds echo in the darkness, fragments of night sun that form the vision. From the height of the throne that was never made, he observes without haste, without clumsiness. Windstop, Aeolus kneels, Dante sees fire where there was once a star. The universe bends in deadly silence, Khaos awakens, the initial end. Between portals and broken mirrors, where heroes are shaped, worlds erased. The word echoes, there is no turning back. The creator speaks, he only lets go. It is the call of Khaos, older than fear itself. His voice makes time collapse and sows destiny with pain. The universe kneels and roars, dimensions fall apart at the sound of the eternal and supreme call of the king who never had a tone. Gaia whispers in stone and flower, Tartarus trembles in its own rancor. Nyx draws constellations with the tears of 1,000 generations. Rebels dance among ancient shadows, Eros bleeds love in lunar homes. Aphrodite observes in silence, she feels that love also serves the Almighty. Observes in silence, she feels that love also serves the Almighty. not stop. Ancient seas carry memories. They whisper in shells, they sing in the air. Atlantis breathes in silence, and in our dreams it rains again. When the wind blows from the abyss, the beginning of the end, and Khaos smiles in the crooked walls, keeping secrets that have no end. Endless dungeon, where the echo is your only king. Raise your hands in vain, for here no one sees you. You are a forgotten memory. You are the shadow of the prison, and the endless dungeon made you its song. On the forgotten branch of the world tree, tears of light and thunder fell. Angels exiled from above, lost between the ground and the darkness, forged in ancient songs with wings bathed in mist. They wander without sky or shelter, echoing prayers in darkness. The breath of Niflheim blows their names, the roots bleed silence. Angels of the forgotten fall, guarding immense destinies. What was sacred now is dust, what sure now hides. But under the eternal shadow of Yggdrasil, hope resurfaces and answer, guarding immense destinies above. What is sacred now is dust, what shone now hides. But under the eternal shadow of Yggdrasil, hope resurfaces and answers, fallen angels of Yggdrasil, guarding secrets in the abyssal cold. Their eyes see what the gods fear, their screams break the mortal veil. Broken wings, hearts alight, rise amid ashes and pain. Angels lost, but never defeated. Call back love. Under roots that touch worlds, under branches that embrace skies, they are reborn in silence, weaving their own veils. Fallen angels of God, seal space. If you hear the deep call, if you feel the cold on your skin, pray or run or forget, for they already standing. Guardians of the abyss, walls against the end, children of the ancient silence, echoes of what was once bad, with blades forged in chaos and eyes that pierce the veil. They defend the sacred void, they are fear and the sky. No scream awakens them, no tears then move them. They just exist, and existence is their proof. Sworn in the ancient fire, when creation fails, they will raise the sign among the ashes of broken worlds, among dreams that were not made. They march, they guard until nothing is reborn again. In the silence between stars and veils, where time bends and falls, she sings, not with voice but with the cold that emptiness attracts. Nyx walks among forgotten constellations, she draws dreams on the wings of darkness. With fingers of shadow, she touches the wounds that sleep in the chest of creation. Her song does not ask, does not call. It welcomes the end with warmth. And where there is pain, she dances in the eternal night of the Creator. Where the world rests and the gods go, begin. begins, where time does not even enter. A whisper rises older than life, a name that will command everything. From the formless, colorless abyss echoes the will of one. Khaos the peerless, God forging total destiny. the beginning of desire, the invisible arrow of being. Arrow screams in the silence and makes nothingness bloom. In the first year, it was arrows. In the first smile, it was arrows. Between life and death, between dream and pain, always arrows. Primordial arrows, heart beyond the end. Among spins of forgotten light, among shadows that know your name, you are part of the infinite dance. You are part of the source of hunger. Spin, spin, the groundless spiral, rise, dive, consume your hand. Nothing is fixed, nothing is eternal. Only the sound of the vortex is sincere. Ritual of the temporal vortex. Your soul is now dust and moonlight. Each step is a broken cycle. Each breath is a new beginning. In the cry of the supreme calls, in the bond between yesterday and tomorrow, the vortex takes you in its arms and will never let you return. In alleys that the sun forgot, they whisper names that were never remembered. Shadows of worlds that fail, they scream in the silent wind. I carry scars from ancient eras, reflections that time erased. Fear wears my name in silence, and in the dark the truth screamed. I walk along shattered trails with eyes that forget to see. The shadows whisper secrets that the heart pretends to forget. When the night swallows my step, when hope ceases to be, the scream of the shadows rises and teaches me to be reborn. Scream of the shadows. It echoes in the veil of non-being, tearing the chains of the flesh, crying what cannot be forgotten. Scream of the shadows, calling those who dare to live in the abyss that kisses my name. I am reborn without fear. Broken voices, empty echoes, fractures of everything I loved. From the shadows, my cry rises. From nothing, from everything, I will be. Cry of the shadows, singing me without ceasing. In the dance of forgotten worlds, my soul will not be silent. Cry of the shadows, vibrating in the chest of chaos. I am the echo that returns from the abyss. I am the shadow awakening. In the shadows where light dares not dance, amidst echoes of ages and sighs of the end, gold blades dream of awakening under the gaze of variables. Everything roars like this. sky. They make no mistakes, they do not hesitate. They are the arm of the royal abyss. When cows order silence, they fall, and everything is final. Love without guilt, broken promises. In the dark, where justice does not enter. Swords dance, souls tremble. Erebos watches, without haste, without mercy. Swords in the shadows of arrow bows. his song. His words are steel and fire, his orders engraved in the beyond. Khaos, Lord of all paths, commands destiny, amen. In the silence that precedes creation, in the cry that seals the end, echoes the supreme sentence. Khaos is all that is in me. The decree of Khaos makes the ages bend. The decree of Khaos makes the dimensions bleed. In a breath he creates, in a gesture he destroys. In the pulse of his eyes everything is built. The decree of Khaos, it is a law that never breaks. Between veils of infinite realities, his word becomes ground. In eternity, what nothingness bends. His decree is the only song. The decree of Khaos, the sky trembles and the sea tears. The decree of Khaos, nothing can silence. Amid ashes and embers he reigns without end. The whole, the void, the beginning and the end. The decree of Khaos, it is the sound that moves existence. When the void whispers in dread and time bends its spine in fear, the voice that shaped what is and what will be rises. It is Khaos decreeing. Stars fall before his gaze, worlds are born in the breath of his hand. From Erebos to the light of Nyx, everything breathes to the rhythm of his song. His words are steel and fire, his orders engraved in the beyond. Khaos, Lord of all paths, commands destiny, amen. In the silence that precedes creation, in the cry that seals the end, echoes the supreme sentence. Khaos is all that is in me. Decree of Khaos makes the ages bend. Decree of Khaos makes the dimensions bleed. In a breath he creates, in a gesture he destroys. In the pulse of his eyes everything is built. The decree of Khaos, it is a law that never breaks. Between veils of infinite realities, his word becomes ground. In eternity where nothingness bends, his decree is the only song. Decree of Khaos, the sky trembles and the sea tears. Decree of Khaos, nothing can silence. Up in ashes and embers he reigns without end. The whole, the void, the beginning and the end. The decree of Khaos, it is the sound When the sky bursts with thunder and the winds carry war, Aeolus raises his fiery spear, and the whole world waits in the breath that sweeps the deserts, in the flame that never dies on the ground. Aeolus runs with fury in his eyes, and the weight of a million thunders. The cities tremble in silence when his roar cuts the air. There is no wall, there is no shelter that can stop his fury. When the wind burns in his chest, when fire dances with the gale, Aeolus rides the storms, his name is the end. The flames of Aeolus set the sky ablaze, tear the ground in the whirlwind of forgotten ages. He fights beyond reason, the flames of Aeolus, living storm blazing, forged in the fury of Khaos. Nothing can stop him, nothing can stop him. Flames that dance in the fury of the winds, legends written in ash and thunder. In the fall of the gods, Aeolus rises, guardian of eternal creation. The flames of Aeolus set the sky ablaze, tear the ground apart, forged in the cry of ancient worlds. He is the burning steel. The flames of Aeolus, hurricane on fire, marching in the name of Khaos. He cries, I am the storm that reigns. In the womb of infinite space, beats are born from the collision. Shadows and light intertwine in the rhythm of creation. Stars scream their names, planets spin without direction. Fragments dance in the dark, in the pulse of the first song. Fusion of eras and mysteries, explosions in harmony. It is the sound of myths and life, the melody of alchemy. When worlds touch, the air vibrates. When Khaos sings, a new home is born. Close your eyes, feel the vibration. You are dust, you are fire, you are song. The sound of cosmic fusion, drums of shining stars in the heart of the impossible. Universes begin to dance. even the eternal is mortal. A veil that dances without time, sung with threads of stars, guardian of eternal mysteries, doors that shine in the endless night, echoes of lives I never lived, each step an awakened universe, each choice an uncertain path. Realities bend in silence, bends under the gaze, in the veil of hidden dimensions, Khaos breathes, guiding everything. If you dare to cross the fabric, there is no turning back, there is no ground, only the eternal flight into the unknown, only the call of creation. Mystery between endless worlds, border of reality and dreams, where the soul gets lost and finally finds itself. Flames of forgotten worlds, secrets that will never have a voice, in the breath of ancient cows, sing the veil, sing to us. Touch the fabric of infinity, let your fears fall, for beyond the last frontier, something greater will emerge. Veil of dimensions, where worlds cross in the air, with each crack a life awakens, with each crack a new look. We are echoes of the first chaos, we are shadows and songs, in the veil between stars and abysses, we are infinite dimensions.